Here we go. Greg is sorry for the wait.
Books and annotations turn to 34.
I am an adolescent fantasy and urban novel.
What is Tom's main goal that is driving all of his actions throughout this chapter?
Well, house for a little idiot compass like me. ALT on the mic like freestyle once, like freestyle twice.
At the beginning it talked about, everyone said that Tom was up to no good.
That was all I thought you learned, then I give it back to Burns. I give it back to Burns.
Here was a boy that was respectable and well brung up and had character to lose, and folks at home that had characters, and he was bright and not leather-headed and knowing and not ignorant and not mean but kind, and yet here he was without any more pride or rightness or feeling than to stoop to this business and make himself ashamed and his family ashamed before everybody.
My desk to young, try on a new addition to my lexicon, and wonder where the hell are the apostles gone. Is this a renaissance or a requiem? I test my thumb and hitch another ride on the 121, blacking in lungs.
I'm Dan Hahn. I am a 9th and 10th grade English teacher at Tulsa School of Arts and Sciences. I've been teaching for about 3¼ years. I initially wanted to be a journalist, and I started realizing that that wasn't going to be something where I was going to be able to affect people on a positive level the way I wanted to.
Chemotherapy and music will never kill the fast-growing cells of abuse when the comatose fuse is lit.
My name is Algebra. I'm a hip-hop artist from right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Algebra came out when I started making music and somebody told me I needed a stage name. I know I wanted it to be one word, and I knew I wanted it to start with an A. I always wrote poetry, and I got entered in by accident into a freestyle battle in college. I actually won the battle. Some people said I should write this stuff down, so.
I get up from my desk to yawn, try on a new addition to my.
Twain definitely is speaking about education. What kind of education really is Tom exercising?
As an English teacher, you're constantly tempted to teach things that you really like yourself.
But he has this amazing brain. He's constantly thinking, he's constantly coming up with things, and he sees stuff.
It makes it difficult for me to teach a book or a play or something, a poem that I really enjoy. I'm on a daily basis amazed at some of the things that they pull out of literature that I didn't, things that they get that I completely missed.
The drummer show came together because I know a lot of good drummers that are my friends and a lot of good rappers that are my friends, and I wanted to find a way to get a bunch of people into one show in kind of a showcase format without it being 6 or 7 hours long. My biggest influences in hip-hop are Outkast, Mobb Deep. I listen to a lot of the streets, Sage Francis, Bella Futuro, the kind of the darker side of the underground indie hip-hop scene.
There are definitely times when I wish that you could just turn this place off and then forget about it until you walk back in the door. And anytime you interact with people on that level in any job, whether it's like psychology, the medical profession, anything at all, you're definitely going to be affected in a different way. And if you're just dealing with a product, it does feel like you have given something, and you might not always get back as much as you give or whatever, but nobody really deserves ultimate satisfaction and happiness from what they do for a living. I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that whatever they do for a living should make them 100% elated at all times, and that I don't really think the world owes anybody that.
Thanks so much, and have a good night, like yeah.